Well, ahead of this Veterans Day this weekend, we're learning a little bit more about the support that USA Cares is giving to veterans and their families. Joining me today here in studio is someone who understands that transition out of the military all too well. It's President and CEO of USA Cares, Trace Chesser. Trace, thanks for joining us as we celebrate Veterans Day.
No, thank you so much.
And we celebrate all the services that you all are doing,
Yes.
and you're really immersed in it. I mean, for people that may not be familiar, kind of give an overview of what all USA Cares does.
Well, first I have to say happy birthday to the Marine Corps. Today
Yes.
is their birthday, so if I didn't do that, I have a lot of friends upset
Oh,
at
they
me.
would come after you.
Yeah, so, you know, USA Cares has been around 20 years.
Wow.
Started right in this area and, you know, was outside of Fort Knox for a long time, but moved into the Louisville area off Blankenbecker just a few years ago. And around that time, I joined USA Cares and decided to try to help. Transition can be difficult, but we've been doing the same thing, the same mission for 20 years, you know, providing that emergency financial assistance when they're going through a tough time. And so, you know, we do that. We give them some training, try to help them get ready for the workforce. We do financial literacy training. It's just really, we want to try to get them back on their feet and try to help stop those emergency situations that spiral out of control. Transition is difficult.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Transition is tough, and that first transition right out of the military back into life here can probably be one of the toughest. And to know that you all are there from the get-go provides kind of that cushion, kind of like how are you there to help them, and what challenges do veterans face in that first transition out of the military?
So I like to tell people, you know, when you go into the military, you are going into an organization that has an extensive training and indoctrination program. And so they spend months and months, no matter what branch, months training you and getting you used to it and getting you in there. But at the end, and listen,
there's no training to get you out.
You know, there's some, but it's not enough, and you can't really apply it until you're out, and then you're out. So, I mean, it's what we see a lot of is service members that get out and they can't explain to employers what they did in the military and the value that they bring. And so that's really
those
tough.
Transferable skills
Yes.
that you're thinking, wow, what you did is so valuable. If I could only explain it and transfer it to this workplace environment, right?
Exactly.
Especially the leadership skills
Yeah.
alone. My goodness, the ability to get things done on deadline, the ability to juggle multiple things. You're kind of rewording it for them in a way.
In a way.
Yeah.
My transition was very difficult. I had a great career with U.S. Army, got to do a lot of amazing things, truly enjoyed it, and it helped to develop who I am today.
Yeah.
And so when I went through and did that, I hit a point to where I was medically separated, and so medically retired. And then suddenly, I'm home, and I don't have the support systems, and I don't have all the friends, and I had a really tough time myself. And so that's why I'm pretty passionate about this. And I've watched hundreds of service members. Some of them, like me, had a career in it, and some only had 2 or 3 years. And so it's difficult for each one because, you know.
And isn't everybody's transition a little bit different? Like you can't account for what you went through while you were serving. What did you witness? What trauma did you go through there is no one-size training fits all to transition out of, because you can't account for how everybody feels when they come back.
You really can't.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's experience is different. And the support systems that they have or may not have when they come home, it's different as well. And so, you know, that's probably the biggest thing I want everyone to know about USA Cares, is we do a lot of amazing things. But at the core of it, we're providing services that help the service member, the veteran, their family, help to improve their quality of life and try to help them, you know, get into a meaningful sense of purpose and reduce factors that can contribute to veteran suicide, because veteran suicide is a major issue.
Yeah. Well, you understand from a certain specific personal connection, and USA Cares understands,
Yes.
right? And so you're like that warm hug, right?
Yeah.
That, hey man, everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be wonderful. Do you think too that you kind of found this new passion and purpose when you found USA Cares? Like for you, that probably helped you with your transition. That, oh my goodness, this is what I was meant to do post service.
It really is. I was a little nervous. I was going to leave something that I had built, a small company with a friend of mine, and go to USA Cares to try to help there. And that was quite a jump.
Yeah.
To go and do that. And I realized it provided me that sense of purpose. And we help hundreds upon hundreds of veterans a year.
Yeah.
I mean, actually 1,000 this year. And it's so important to keep them and their families together, because I know when I went through that transition, if I didn't have my family, I may not be here today.
Well, we are excited to learn a little bit more about the specific services. And so if you know veterans out there, or maybe you're a veteran, you'll be able to kind of listen and say, oh, maybe that's a fit. We need to reach out to USA Cares for a family member or a friend or a loved one. So we're going to kind of unpack all the different services they offer. So stick around, don't go far. Okay. If you would like to learn more about USA Cares, just go to usacares.org. And like we said, coming back, we're going to check back in with USA Cares to see how you can help them in their